So this is the video for page 279, mid-topic checkpoint. Okay, so I would like you to watch this video and complete everything in your book, and according to this task you will have online assessment to do almost the same. So question number one, it's about writing. How can you determine the number of solutions of a system? By looking at the equations. Okay, here we need to write what we know about the slope and y-intercept. Okay, so in simple words you may write that we look at the slopes actually of both equations, and y-intercepts. And what do we know? If the slopes are different, there is one solution. There is one solution, okay? Then that's the rule that you should know. If the slopes are the same, but y-intercepts are different, there is no solution. And the last one, when the slopes and y-intercepts are the same, there are infinitely many solutions. Okay, so I do like this. You may stop and write. Okay, the next task is to identify how many solutions does the system of equations have. Explain. Okay. Oh, sorry. To answer this question, we need to first of all to put, again, what do? We need to look at slope and y-intercept, but here you can see that both equations are in a standard form. So first of all we need to transform them into a slope-intercept form. Okay, and we will be doing this according to our steps. Okay, so equation number one, what do? First we leave the y part one side, then we move x to this side. Okay, so we get like this. Because 2x you moved, it becomes minus 2x, but minus 5 you just copy. It's already here after equal sign. Then to identify y, you divide every number. So you divide minus 2x by minus 9. Okay, and then you divide then you divide like this, minus 5 minus 9, okay, by minus 9, and as a result you get minus by minus gives you plus, so you will get 2 over 9x plus 5 over 9 plus 5 over 9, okay. So this is a first equation. So, and here you can see that this is the slope, and this is your y-intercept. Okay, next equation. Minus 6y equals minus 4x plus 2. So from here y equals minus 4 over 6 axis plus 2 divided by minus 6. Okay, here we divide minus 4 by minus 6, here 2 minus 6, and what we have, okay, we have 4 over 6 is plus axis minus 2 over 6 minus 2 over 6, okay, and when you simplify this, you will get 2 over 3 axis, okay, 2 over 3 axis minus 1 over 3. We just simplify this. So, and here you see the slope is 2 over 3. So actually you can see that the slopes of the equations are different, okay, and you know when the slopes are different, we write one solution Let me write why, because the slopes are different. Okay, next, graph the system of equations and find the solution. In the online assessment, you shouldn't graph the solution. You should choose from already graphed solution. But here we need to graph. So again, let us review how to graph. So here you can clearly see the y-intercept, that we start with it. And then you can see the slope, and you remember what we were talking about slope. Slope is how many you go up and how many you go to the right, okay? So let us graph the first one. So minus 1. We start intercept minus 1. Okay, we look on the graph. Okay, this is, we have minus 1 here. Okay. We start with this. Then you can see that the slope is 2. That means 2 up, 1 to the right. So let us go 2 up, starting from this intercept. 1, 2 up, 1 to the right. We are here. Again, 1, 2 up, 1 to the right. We are here. And if you want, you may go again 1, 2 up, 1 to the right. Okay, so this is your line. This is your line. And at the end, let us write that this is for equation 2x minus 1. Now do the same with the second equation. The second equation, intercept is plus 2. So let's go up 1, 2, start from here, okay? And you can see that the slope is 1 over 2, so that means 1 up, 2 to the right. So 1 up, 1, 2 to the right. Then 1 up, 1, 2 to the right. Okay? So this is our line, but you can clearly see that here, this is the point where the lines are intersecting, okay? That means that this is our solution. And let us count. What do we have here? We have here x2, and we have here y3. So we graphed, and what is the solution? Solution is 2 and 3. This is the point where lines are intersecting. Okay, now let me do like this. Okay, you may stop here and finish this. Okay, number 4. One equation in a system is y equals minus 3 plus 7, minus 3x plus 7. So this is slope, minus 3. This is y-intercept plus 7, okay? Which equation gives the system no solution? No solution. And you know the rule. No solution. There should be the same slope, but different y-intercept. Okay, here do we have the slope? minus 3. This one, this one. We don't even touch because this is, okay? And now here we have plus 7, same intercept, so this is no. Okay, so what is the answer? This one, okay? That's it. It's easy if you think logically. Okay, okay, number 5. Here we need to write and graph a system of equations to find the number of student and adult tickets, okay? And as I already told you, looking at the story, you need to find two objects to make the equations. So the first object here, let's say object, okay? It's not an object actually, but let us name it like this. The first object is going to be people. Who? Students, and who? Adults. Okay, let's say students we mark like X, adults we mark like Y, okay? So how many people together? 12, because he bought 12 tickets. That means that students X plus adults Y is going to be 12 tickets. And the second object is going to be about price, about cost. Okay, so students tickets cost $4, so that means 4 by X plus adult tickets cost $8, so that means plus 8Y, and they paid how much money? $60. Okay, this is our system of equations. Okay, and the task is to graph, and we were learning that to graph we need to find y-intercept and slope. Okay, so actually to put that equation in the form y equals mx plus b. Remember that formula, yes? I'm sure that you know it by heart already. Okay, so the first equation, how to find y. Y equals minus x plus 12. Okay, again, if you see x, that means that number 1 is still here, hidden. Okay, that means that slope is going to be minus 1. Okay, slope, and y-intercept is going to be 12 here. So, and that's it about this equation. Okay, with this equation we need to do some more steps. Why? Because we have here 8y, not just y. So first of all, we isolate xy. It's going to be, for x you move, it's going to be minus 4x plus 60. And then step number 2, remember to find y, we need to divide every number by that number that is x. So here we divide minus 4 by 8, and here we are dividing 60 by 8. Okay, and when you divide minus 4 by 8, you will get minus 1 over 2x plus 7.5. So here this is our also slope, here this is our y-intercept. Now we need to graph it, and as you can see, one in y-intercept is 7.5. You can see here 7.5, but 12 you don't have here. That's why I'm taking that paper. Okay, I'm taking this paper, and let us graph. The first equation is 12. So remember, we start with pointing y-intercept. So minus x plus 12. So I put 12 here. Okay, and minus x, that means slope here is minus 1. That means that we go 1 down and 1 to the right. So let us go 1 down, 1 to the right, put a point, 1 down, 1 to the right, put a point. This is our slope, 1 down, 1 to the right. Again, why do we go down? Because this is minus 1. So the line goes down, okay? Again, minus 1 here, here, here. Again, here I'm writing that y equals minus x plus 12. That means that we start with 12, okay? And here minus 1 is hidden. Actually, it's minus 1 over 1. That means 1 down, 1 to the right, 1 down, 1 to the right, okay? Okay, so we go and go down to the okay, down to the right, down to the right, down to the right. Okay, let's go down to the end. Okay, like this. Okay, and now I'm holding my phone with one hand. That means that I cannot draw very nice line. Okay, I will try to draw it somehow. I don't know how. Okay, let us do like this. So this is our line. Something like this. So this is our line for that equation, okay? Now the second equation, we already solved it. We have minus 1 over 2 plus 7.5. So we find 7.5 because we start from this. 7.5, we start from here, okay? And again, slope is minus 1 over 2. So we go 1 down, but 2 to the right, okay? Starting from this. So we go 1 down, 1, 2 to the right, put a dot, okay? Then again, we go 1 down, 1, 2 to the right. Then we go again 1 down, 1, 2 to the right. So we continue, go 1 down, 2 to the right, 1 down, 2 to the right, 1 down, 2 to the right, okay, 1 down, 2 to the right. And then I already drew a line, okay, through these points. This is the line for the second equation, y equals minus 1 over 2 plus 7.5. This is for this line. And now to find the solution, I'm looking where those two lines intersect. And you see this is the point of intersection. X equals 9. And when you go this way, that point, okay, I want to draw it bigger. Y equals 3. Okay? X is 9. Y is 3. And we are looking again at our equation. Who was X? Students. So, how many student tickets he bought? So students tickets he bought 9, okay, and adult tickets, if 9 plus something equals 12, so 9 plus how many equals 12? Plus 3. Yes, we put that 9 into that equation. So if you want me to solve, I'm writing for you that we found that 9 and 3. Actually, we may not even write because we see from the graph. We see from this graph that x equals 9, y equals 3. Students 9, adults 3. This is how we find the solution using graphing, okay? And the last task. What value of m gives the system infinitely many solutions? So, first of all, you and me and everyone, we remember that to have infinitely many solutions, it should be the same slope, the same intercept, okay? So, here we have intercept 8. We don't know what is the slope, so we need to see what slope is here to put it, okay? So again, we put the part with y ahead, then we do minus x, you move, it's going to be just x plus 32. Now y, every number we divide by 4, okay, plus 32 by 4. Okay, and if here just x, remember again that this is number 1 is hidden, so actually here is number 1 hidden. So here we can simplify and get 8, but here what do we have? 1 over 4. So here we have 1 over 4 x's plus 8. Okay, do we have here 8? Yes. So what do we need to put here to have the same? We need that m equals 1 over 4. Okay, again one more time. Why? Because both equations should be totally equal to get infinitely many solutions. You have 8 here. We got 8 here. You have 1 over 4 here. That means that it should be 1 over 4 here. That's it. So please stop the video, check everything, because you're going to write online assignment based on this paper. Okay? Okay, good luck.